and welcome to the video version of this week's weekly e-newsletter. A while back I asked on my Facebook fan page, what subject do you want me to talk about in this video blog? And the most popular answer that came up was forgiveness. Forgiveness. You know, we can't be happy without our relationships. Relationships are so critical in our lives, and ultimately if you're in a relationship with people, whether it's a close relationship or a relationship that doesn't even feel that close, even with someone you don't know, at some point you're going to bump up against the need to forgive, because people hurt people, especially hurting people. And so if you're struggling with forgiveness, there's something I want to share with you that really transformed my ability to forgive. And it is this: we cannot take personally the things that other people do. We can't take it personally. I learned this lesson years ago when a friend of mine gave me a copy of one of my favorite books ever, The 4 Agreements. And one of the agreements is simply that: don't take anything personally. When I first heard that, it was intriguing to me because I didn't understand it. I had been going through something, and to me it felt very personal. How could it not be personal? A person was talking directly to me. And so I began to seek out the answers about that. I prayed about it. I talked to friends about it. I journaled about it. And I finally started to get it, that what other people choose to do, even if they try to do it to me, is really not about me. It's about them. It's about their emotional condition, their spiritual condition, their own hurt and pain. Now, does that excuse their behavior? Does that mean that the behavior is okay? Of course not. But it does help explain that there's a reason for their behavior, and that I cannot change them. They will have to change them. If I wait for them to apologize, if I expect some sort of contrite attitude before I can forgive, before I can let go of my grudge, move forward, have my peace and my joy back, I might be waiting for the rest of my life. And I refuse to allow a person who hurts me to take control of my emotions. I control my emotions. So, when you recognize that you can't take anything personally, you can let that person go. You're not excusing the behavior. What you're doing is freeing yourself from being held hostage to how they choose to react or apologize before you are able to just be free. Now, you might be thinking this is easier said than done, and I have to tell you, in the most difficult forgiveness scenario I've ever faced, I wasn't able to do it alone. I literally prayed and said to God, I can't forgive this person, so I need you to change my heart, because I don't even know how to forgive. And amazingly, within literally a matter of about 3 weeks, my heart changed. I released them. Believe it or not, I began to pray for them, because I recognized that they had some serious issues. I would never be able to say anything to them that would fix those issues, but I could have mercy. I could give them grace. I could set a boundary that literally would cut that relationship off, and yet I didn't need to feel a grudge. I didn't need to seek revenge. I no longer needed to be angry. I decided to take control of my own emotions and my life, to let that go, to heal in the way I knew to be able to heal without their apology. That's when I got my peace and my joy back. The person who most needs the act of forgiveness is the forgiver. Because when you're able to forgive, it means that you are free. It means that you're no longer bound up in the negativity and the toxic emotions of grudges and revenge and all of that animosity. You're able to take a breath and say, what was my lesson in that? Is there a message in it? how do I want to move forward from here? How do I want to behave in the face of what I've been through? Once you let go, you're free. So recognize that it's so important to not take it personally. Hurting people hurt people. It is what it is. Take control of your own emotions, your own peace, your own joy, and refuse to let the person who's done you wrong to control whether or not you can have joy and peace and freedom. If you want more life strategies, just visit me at ValorieBurton.com/blog. I'll talk to you next time.